The strong thought makes ordinary to special one by Maqsood Hasni free Abuzar barqi kutab'khana February 2019. A great mistake and misunderstanding go on with languages in the world. One says that Punjabi is language of the people Churs of Punjab, that Sindhi is language of Sindhs, the Japanese is language on which they are living in Japan from their birth. For this often two terms are used: native working and no-native one second language. This thinking is totally wrong and a horrible cause to differentiate between the human beings. The language experts are until today in the search of the language families. A mother of the baby is the English. Soon after that baby is engaged in France and he/she brings above for in French speaker male/female or by a kinder institution. That baby will not speak English language. The English will be his second language, whereas the French will be his language of the first. This thing denies this thought that the man speaks his maternal language. In fact, the man speaks language of his own. This example clears this confusion that the man speaks language of his mother. The sea of thoughts, emotions, passions, sensations, and of diagrams is flowing in the intern of human beings. Not only this, he has life, facts, deeds, needs, and ability of the professional experience. These all the things want to have an existence. Man express them to his own language that he always uses. Nevertheless, he wants that everybody may know channel him its expression, but this thing is not direct possible through his own language. He wants to express his intern in so much or the majority of the famous languages of the world, but two walls stand mainly before his expression. 1. Wall of S and S grammatical. 2. Wall of the fixed spellings for the words teases him to a fear whenever people laugh at his uses. He never gets to be enough courage to break these walls. This thing does not allow so that he expresses any other than his own language. If these walls clear of his way, he can easily attempt that language in which he wants to express himself. After the time that goes ahead, he will have gained experience in the expression enough another than his own language. The flow and the improvement will be appeared automatically in his applications. A time will come when he begins to think inside under language of the use. By this way he must have his own way of oration, doing, style of the writing, speech, thought, understanding, and pronunciations of words. Nevertheless, its own language still continues being support with him to use the local street man. That man who speaks a language of the beginning of his life does not have a hand or a superior of upper that one who obtains strats using another language. Must a native user consider S or S grammatical during his maternal language using? He has ever wished that he can be successful to transport his thoughts, sensations, emotions, passions, demands, pulse, etc. in original or whereas he wants to transport in others. Its complete attention will be in which he uses but not in the words or the orations. If a native use hujur in the utility of the huzur, jomu instead of zima, qualfi in the utility of kafli, that correct. Rakibi, alrabi, ajibe, garibe, rakibe, payam, wanjayam, kaitam, navayam, hanslo, jalso are not incorrect or bad for a native one of the Punjabi. If a man uses Japanese in his own way and style and listener or reader under support that is meant, what's WORNG with him? Why that will be considered mistake or bad usings. Please has a glance in these English words and orations. City, Falawar, Nas, Ns, Key 1. He do not lack vegetables. 2. He died yesterday. 3. My wife is sick. 4. Sotters are schnig in the sock. 5. What is wrong or bad with these words and orations? Their pronunciation is near or near the original articulation. Please have a look at these Urdu sentences spoken by a Pakto-speaking male. Mean Lahore guy. 6. Mean nae ikrat deka. 7. Marabak by mar parihai. 8. Maraman margiya. 9. Mean tumse pr kartihai. 10. The Urdu that knows the person can understand the meaning of above orations mentioned. He also can sort of understand there through its user. If we considered incorrect or the bad using, the user will not try to express his thoughts, emotions, passions, diagrams, etc. in the language other than his own ones. The first thing is understanding of the applications. The strong thought, the pure emotion, the true sensation, the good diagram and the passion sensitive can make ordinary to a special one. The language is one second thing whereas one is thought, emotion, sensation of the passion or polt. The words must follow the thought, the emotion, the sensation of the passion and polt. The word cannot appear without thoughts, emotions, sensations of the passions and polts. They are limited to express thoughts, emotions, passions, sensations and polts. It is also a practitioner that the words are poor to express the thought, the emotion, the sensations of the passion and polt because they are not in original or like the intern of a person. Unfortunately, in our study places 11 does not have room for the thoughts, the emotions, the sensations of the passions and polts. Their students/learners learns/studies the words but not the emotions, the sensations of the passions and polts behind which they are lying or in the intern of the words. There is no doubt that words have a lot importance but the soul of words is cause of words. Further that the thoughts, the emotions, the sensations of the passions and polts have great importance in the life of human beings. This thing promote knowledge of the student/learner. It is quite strange that the words have impotence, whereas the internal words have second place in the learning process. Footnote 1: city, flower, nose, nice. Key 2: he does not like vegetables. 3: he died yesterday. 4: my wife is sick. 5: stars are shining in the sky. 6: mean lahorgia. 7: mean nei korat deki. 8: meribat by mar perihai. 9: meri mon mar gai. 10: mean tum sapr kartahun. 11: school, college, university, etc. All is by monk or place or thinking or by color or the race. They are differentiated by the SCLFESHS for their inner statification and ruling purpose. All are unknowingly or with knowledge direct or indirect operation for the crown and its chair. Allah Ta'ala has not created even a little difference between the men. All the men by everybody are brother and children and daughter of Adam as and Ammon Hawa. Everyone is equal by his blood and origin. Read, speaks, writes, understands or thinks.